Hey y'all, welcome back to the video. Hope everybody is having a happy Friday. I'm going to give y'all some updates on some of the stuff that's going on at the White House and in the governmental systems and statewide, and then give you a little bit of update of some of the stuff that's going around right here at the house. So, first off, I don't really know what to tell you exactly is going on in the White House, except that it is complete chaos. And some of the craziest stuff that I have actually seen come out of Washington probably in a very long time. And I believe a lot of people agrees with that. The more you watch, the more you listen. Let's just say this. I've read a lot of news articles. I have watched a whole lot of videos. I've watched a whole lot of news videos, not just YouTube regular people putting stuff out. And I'm going to tell you the truth, I still ain't seen nothing that has been figured out, come up with, straightened out, get a straight answer from, or anything in any way, shape, or form. Medicaid is still in limbo with a lot of craziness. What I have seen from it, it's going to be a whole lot of cuts and a whole lot of people that's going to be hurting from not having it when all of it goes into effect. It's going to be harder to get, harder to keep, pay for less, everything that we really don't need. I mean, I don't see, personally in my opinion, where this so-called cuts that we have to do because it's all going to be bankrupt and we're going to be under, where all this talk is coming from. Because if we've got millions of dollars that we can send to other countries for every other situation, whether it be war supplies, food supplies, or anything like that, if we can send all this over to somebody else's country on a regular basis, who is doing the math that can't seem to figure out how to keep our country stuff running without it going bankrupt? Which I think we know who's doing the math. I think we know some of the stuff that it's up to and what's really going on if you're actually a prepper and you really have any general idea of what's actually really happening in this circus show type stuff that's going on. Luckily, right now, people still got some food on their table with the benefits being cut back on for the time being. As far as the stimulus checks, I've seen some websites say that we would get them by the end of the year, but I don't believe that at all. I've seen some websites saying that Trump says that we would get them sometime in mid-2026, like between March and May. And then I've seen other websites saying that it will be near the end of 2026. What I see personally with my own eyes, and in my opinion, take it with a grain of salt however you want to, is I see that the Americans probably ain't getting nothing no time soon. So make it on your own. Yep, make it on your own. And it seems to be getting harder and harder to make it with all the stuff that's going on with everything that's happening. And that is a whole nother video. We will be going through that. I'm putting together some stuff on that. We're going to be talking about some of the economy stuff and some more of the crazy stuff that is happening. That video will be coming out tomorrow, so you be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you'll be able to see that, because there's a lot more economy stuff going on that's going to play a big factor in some of the stuff that's happening that I'm going to be coming out with tomorrow on that video. But that would be my update. Really, the best that I could tell you is I really can't tell you much of anything, except for you might want to take an ibuprofen and get a cup of coffee or something like that, because you're going to be reading a bunch of hogwash, and none of it's going to make no sense because everybody's telling 10 different stories about what's going to be happening, and most all of it that it says is going to be happening is not anything that, once again, is going to benefit anything as far as we the people. I mean, there's some craziness going on. I know I seen where, there's been meetings in the White House with new people coming into office and all this stuff, and the war is supposed to be, another proposal put out there that we can end the Ukraine-Russian war and things of this nature. I thought that was supposed to be done like the beginning of this year. That could all be took care of then. We're still lingering on almost the end of the year, and that still ain't happened. So there's not a whole lot that I've seen through personally that has come through and actually been followed through with that was said it was going to. I've seen a whole lot of backstabbing. I've seen a whole lot of stuff happening that is not beneficial to the American people. And it's not just on one side, it's on two sides. Everybody seems to be playing good guy, bad guy. Oh, we need to do this. Oh, we don't need to do this in this three-ring circus, and we're paying the price for it. So definitely keep your prepper pantry stocked and try to keep putting stuff back. I know it's a lot harder now to put stuff back due to the financial system and how most people don't have the money to put back extra because they barely have the money to even survive the month. But anything, one can of anything, one bag of flour, one bag of anything that you can actually use to eat or sustain yourself is better than nothing. So do what you can, say a big prayer, and be prepared for possibly anything to happen. But definitely don't stop going, because now is definitely not the time to do it. Now is the time that we've all prepared for. Might not be the end of the world like some people were preparing for, with gas masks and everything, chaos. But we're getting there. We're getting real close to the crazies. Even though there's plenty of crazies already out there. Like the grocery store woman that I've already told you about. And then some of the stories that I've been seeing pop up on YouTube of some of the crazy stuff that's happening. We're getting there. Slowly, we're working our way to the real crazy apocalyptic stuff. So keep preparing your home and your home front to try to stay out of that as much as possible, because people are getting more and more desperate every single day, and it's not getting better on that. And with what I'm going to talk about tomorrow on some of the economy stuff, I don't see it picking up and becoming bright sunshine in this country no time soon. I see it getting a lot more doomy and gloomy. I hate to break the news to y'all. And you're going to want to stay out of it as much as you possibly can for the sake of your family and yourself. So definitely keep those prepper pantries going. We're going to have to show some more tips and tricks and things like that to help everyone to budget and do the best that they can with what little bit they have so that we can get through this. So if you made it this far, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like. Stay tuned and keep watching for all the latest news and updates of what's not happening at the White House. That's what I'm going to call this series. What's not happening at the White House. There we go. I found a name for it. Thank y'all so much for watching. Stay safe. God bless you. Keep prepping.